Most golfers who struggle with a hook think it's because they're actually doing something different than what's actually happening in the swing. And that's why it's so important to video your swing and never rely on feel, because feel and reel are never the same. With Rotary Swing, we always want you to video your swing. In fact, that's why we give you 6 free swing reviews when you join RotarySwing.com. It's the best deal in the world. You join for 20 bucks a month, you get 6 golf lessons. Where are you gonna beat that? Nowhere. And the reason we do that is because we want to show you what's really happening in your swing so that you can actually fix it instead of just keep chasing all these random tips and feels. That doesn't work. That's like chasing a bunch of random stock tips. Fundamentals always prevail. And at the golf swing, when you're hooking the ball, it's almost always because you're swinging too far from the inside, not because you're swinging over the top, which is what most golfers think. They see the ball starting left of the target and they think it's because as they come down, they're getting the club over the top and smothering it. The exact opposite is actually true. The more severe the hook and more severe it starts to the left, typically the more severe the path is from the inside and the more shut the club face is. Club face angle determines about 85% of the initial direction of the ball flight. And so most golfers think that it's actually path that's causing the ball to start hard left, when in fact I can be swinging this severe into out, and as long as that club face is pretty shut in relationship to my path, that thing's gonna start left and go further left. That's what really creates the hook. So the first thing you've got to understand is what the real problem is. You're probably not swinging over the top, you're probably swinging way too far from the inside. And while that's a better player's problem, it's still a problem. What causes that? Again, without fail, 90-something% of the time, I'd say my students who come to me for a hook, it's because they're driving really hard off that right leg and standing up out of their posture. And as they do that, watch what happens to the path of the club. You can see it's going to want to swing way out that way. So as I drive my hip into the target, it causes my spine angle to stand up, and the more upright my spine is, in general, when I'm pushing off the right, the more severe my path, my swing plane is going to be flat in relationship to the target line. So as I'm coming through this way, it's very hard for me to hit a ball straight. If I was to do the exact opposite and be severely bent over, it would be very hard for me to come from the inside. In fact, I would have to stand up. So understanding that your spine angle is what's going to dictate swing plane, and understanding that's what you need to actually fix to get rid of your hooks is what today's lesson's all about. I want you to take a look at this bonus clip. It's going to talk to you about how we fix swing plane to get you to be able to hit the ball straight on line more consistently, and it's understanding how to fix problems the right way rather than trying to put a band-aid fix on it that's going to make you the golfer you've always wanted to be. Swing plane and path seem to be 2 of the most discussed topics you ever hear on television. As soon as a teleprompter gets up there, the first thing they want to do is start drawing all these lines on the screen about, oh, the swing plane is this and swing plane is that. But what is swing plane really, and why is it so important, or is it even important? If you remember my swing fundamentals video when I defined what a swing fundamental really is, I told you swing plane actually isn't a fundamental of the swing. By its very definition, it can't be, because it's happening in the periphery and it's a complete result and consequential of how you move your body. So is swing plane even important? Yes, it's absolutely one of the most important things in the golf swing. It's just not a fundamental. So how can it be that important but yet not be a fundamental of the swing? That seems kind of like I'm contradicting myself, right? Not at all. Swing plane is extremely important, but how you fix swing plane is the key. What I mean by that is most people look at a swing plane and say, oh, well, this golfer's swinging over the top. So what we're going to do is tell him to start taking the club and feel like you drop it from the inside and swing way out to first place or right field. How many times have you heard that one, right? Well, it never fixes the problem. That's why you're here looking at another golf instruction video. So just telling you to swing out here and start coming from the inside, if that was that easy to fix it, you wouldn't need an instructor and you'd just do it on your own. The reason that type of information never works is because it's not fixing the fundamental problem of why you're swinging over the top or why you're coming too far from the inside. All of that stuff stems from the fundamentals. What's happening here? How you set up to the ball will determine swing plane and path. Your spine angle will determine swing plane and path. Your force of movement, if you're moving from the wrong side of the body at the wrong time in the swing, will change your swing plane and path. Notice that I said all of these things. I didn't talk once about the club. The club and the path and plane that it's traveling on is nothing more than a result of how you move your body and in what sequence you move your body. If you don't shift your weight in the downswing, you have nothing else to move the club from here to here, other than your arms and hands and shoulders. So what you're gonna do if you don't move your lower body first is you're gonna move your upper body. Guess what that's gonna do to the club? It's gonna change the plane and path that this club is traveling on. It's where you fix the problem that makes your golf swing work or not work. And that's the biggest problem with golf instruction. Most golf instruction focuses on the symptoms. The symptom is your swing plane sucks. You're swinging over the top, or you're away from the inside, or whatever it may be. Well, okay, I get that, but how I fix it, instead of trying to fix the golf club, the path and plane that it's traveling on, I'm gonna fix what's causing the club to move on an improper plane and path. That's the difference between rotary swing and every other swing methodology. We fix the cancer, we fix the cause, not the symptoms. We are not a symptomatic, tip-based approach to the swing. Those things simply don't work. So, how do you fix swing plane and path? Well, as I mentioned, it's all about fixing, sequencing, and doing all these other fundamental things, which honestly makes things a lot easier. Rather than chasing this club that's traveling in this big arc around your body at great speed and going in places you can't see it in the backswing and you can't see it coming down, instead of focusing on those things, all you have to do is focus on these tiny little movements. So for one of the biggest things that we see all the time for people who swing over the top and they tend to reverse pivot going back, and so it makes the club tend to get really steep going back and down, is axis tilt at setup. Look at the setup videos. You must have axis tilt at setup. When you go back, and if you have a swing plane that's going way inside like this, how many of you guys know this move, right? This one's really frustrating. Well, guess what you did to move the club? The club didn't make itself go over there. It's not just behaving badly. It doesn't care. It's only gonna go where you tell it to go. And the only reason it does this is you've done too much with your arms and hands and shoulders, or you've swung really flat with your shoulders. So all you need to do, again, go back to the RST 5-step system. You need to focus on creating correct rotation. Now, I don't have to worry about my swing plane and path because it's automatically gonna be fixed because I rotated correctly. Now I rotate correctly and get my arms to play nicely with that. My hands are being transported and moved by my body. Now if I put a club in my hands and I focus on that same movement, the club still goes exactly where I want it to. But I never once worried about the club, nor did I try and position the club or fix swing plane and path.
Hey there, Chuck Quinton, founder of Rotary Swing University here. I hope you enjoyed the preview of the premium video. I want to show you what you're going to get once you join Rotary Swing, because our new course for Rotary Swing University is a game changer. It literally walks you through every single aspect of building a perfect golf swing, a powerful and safe golf swing, and all you have to do is literally click next. You don't have to think. All you got to do is follow the drills, watch the videos, click next. Everything is in sequence and walks you through everything you need to know about building the perfect golf swing step by step. And it's not only this amazing course that makes the thinking process, takes it all out of the golf swing, but we also offer 6 free swing reviews from a certified Rotary Swing Tour instructor for every phase of the swing. So with the RST 5-step system, we start with weight shift. Once you master weight shift, we move on to body rotation, we call core rotation. But through each section, we're going to test you. You're going to upload a video of you doing the drills, you doing it in your golf swing, and one of our certified instructors will review your swing and make sure that you're doing the movements correctly, so you never have to wonder, did I do this right? Am I getting better? You're going to know for sure. And all you have to do is join today with RotarySwing.com and start improving your golf swing right now. And we're going to give you 6 free swing reviews and, more importantly, a lifetime money-back guarantee. That's right. Nobody else in the golf instruction world would dare do this. We're so confident, and we've proved our method with over 300,000 golfers around the world, that we can guarantee your golf swing is going to improve by following our course. And all you've got to do is do the drills and submit your video for review, and our instructors are going to help you each step of the way. And if for whatever reason, if you ever decide that you're not happy and your golf swing didn't really improve, we'll give you every single penny you spent back on your Rotary Swing University tuition for free. So think about it. You've got literally nothing to lose. Go to RotarySwing.com, sign up today, and improve your golf swing once and for all.